Preston Associates for International Development, a development sector research organization, has launched Iwadii App to aid research, data collection and analysis processes. The app was launched at an event to mark the 10th year anniversary of the organization in Abuja. The theme of the event is built to outlast growing resilient African businesses to compete globally. The term Iwadii is a Yoruba word that means to find out. Dr. Nkem Dilim-Ene, Chief Executive Officer of the organization, said the app was developed to aid easy collection of data to enhance development in Nigeria and Africa.
The Iwadii App is something that we really wanted to bring to the world. We felt that there's not enough Nigerian or African data out there. Every time we want to do a study, we're borrowing data from other countries. And so the way to do that is to start from the ground up. Don't look at academia for now. Get the average user, the average pedestrian involved in research. Everybody needs information to do what they're doing. So really, the generation of evidence is key to our development. We need data for decision making at every level, at household level, at school level, at private business level, and of course at national level. Gone are the days when we used to listen to the person that had the loudest voice. Sometimes those who have access to the key decision makers in government get to have their way. Their way may not be representative of what all Nigerians are going through. What enables more equitable decisions to be made and better planning to happen is access to empirical data that is collected over time, over a broad geographic scope. So all we're saying is there are companies, indigenous companies, that know how to gather this data, who know how to interpret the data in the context of our knowledge of the African setting. So we're here, and Preston Associates are open for business. Where we would welcome anybody from government that wants to work with us. We'll be happy to work with you in order to see Nigeria succeed.
Dr. Eleanor Nwadinobi, chairperson of the occasion, commended the organization for its numerous achievements in the development space.
The unique thing about Preston is that they are Africa homegrown. They are Africa home resourced. The best place to find gold is where you found it before. And Africa really is the new frontier for advancement. Africa is the new bride. We have amazing resources, not just regarding our minerals, but human resources. As a medical doctor, I find it very strange that, for example, leaders in Africa, in Nigeria, will go out of this country on medical tourism, walk into a consulting room only to be attended to by a Nigerian. All we need in Nigeria is the conducive environment. And I would like to see reverse medical tourism where Nigeria will be the preferred destination.
For his part, Dr. Ken Baru, Chief Executive Officer of Commonwealth Cinemas, also commended the organization for its resilience in community development initiatives in the country.
It takes resilience to leave the comfort of the big city to go do business, and provide services to people in rural communities. A lot of people give up after, a lot of people just focus on, is there money in this kind of business or the other? But they have been focused on the developmental aspects of what they do, of all their activities, So they've been quite resilient, in the last 10 years in doing that, in attracting talent, in modeling their business, structuring their business, and every year you can see changes in their business, the impact they're making, how successful the business has been as well. And so I think they're a model company when it comes to doing business in Nigeria. difficult environment, but they've been resilient.
A staff of the organization, Mrs. Abimbola Daramola, Grant Compliance and Human Resources Manager, stressed the need for information and accurate data for any nation to develop.
When we mention figures in Preston, you should note it's backed by data. It's not just something we're bringing out from the wind. And also, Preston's goal is to actually prove that Nigerians have integrity, and that when we do something, we do the right thing. We don't try to cut corners. When we say we're going to sites, we actually go to site. As you can see from the banner behind you, you can see the GPS map location of people that actually went to projects. So it's not that you're sitting in your room and you're just putting figures together. These are facts that we're getting, and part of our goal is actually to be able to provide those facts that can be used to make informed decisions as a nation on how to go forward on development and things like that.